Oh my goodness. All right. Coming up on the screen, you can see these achievements unlocking. And this is because I haven't played Tamrain since the beginning, or since before they did update 47. Or was it 46? One of those. The one that introduced subclassing. So so we're just getting everything up and running with her again. Let us have a look at what's in our notifications. So basically, when now you have two new collectibles. You have a skill line collectibles that now get added. So if you've got characters that are fairly old, open them up and just see what skill lines they've collected. This is part of the subclassing update. In our collections, under character, so we've collected all of these, and now we have animal companions and green balance updated. Now, if you'll note, I have Dragon Knight and Necromancer and Arcanist things in my collection, and that's because when I want to start subclassing, these are the things that Tamrain has access to, which is kind of exciting. All right, let me just fix all of that. So this is episode 248. Let's have a quick looky-see at, yes, I have been playing hard, but not on this character. Radio. Let's finish that. Boom, I now have another little green light I can add up here. Alright, what do we got in our passives that we might want to add? Improves your mastery of mounts, removing all stamina costs outside of combat. Increases your mount speed by 2% per stage. Well, but that's a green. I'd have to put it on. But then again, I could just switch out Angler's Instincts is what I actually know. You know what? I have 25 points and boom, Angler's Instincts. Yes, so what have I got up here? Real Technique, Master Gatherer, and Steed's Blessing. Alright, and so our passives are Plentiful Harvest, Homemaker, and Treasure Hunter. So I've got a few more to go. I love that these are all passives, or mostly passives now. Sustaining Shadows, Cost of Sneak. Alright, so much to do. Let us confirm those placements. Hit our Alt key. Head on over to... Now, have I got that? That's not something I've actually got up here. So, Arcane Supremacy, From the Brink, Overflow, Endurance. We don't do much backstabbery around here. Right, okay. Let's go in here. What I'm doing is, because all of my active ones are already full, I'm just going to grab my passives and we're going to increase our passives to the max so that they can become useful, because they run all the time regardless of whether or not they're slotted. Unless, of course, you're in a PvP area where they ignore champion points, in which case it won't matter. And it comes down to skill and gear. Alrighty. So what have I got up here? Vitality, Rejuvenation, Siphoning Spells, and Bloody Renewal. So I don't have my speedy res one up that I wanted. That's okay. Just looking for what I want to spend these points on. It's only got 7. Make them count. Okay, try doing that. I do a fair amount of blocking. Sprinting. Well, I do a lot of sprinting. Let's have that thing running. Okay. Okay, let's have a look in our mail, see what's come in. I have an unread message. I have a few. Okay, these are my materials. Now, I've noticed if you don't log in, you don't automatically get those anymore. So if you've got gatherers and you want to make the most of them, log into your characters that have them every day. All right, Golden Pursuits. While you were sleeping, I actually finished all my Golden Pursuits. So we now have Golden Honor, a non-combat pet. Meet my faithful steed, Honor. He's always getting into my foodstuffs, has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one. Cadwell. So he's a non-combat pet. So there you go. But they are relatively easy to get. There's a couple I haven't done. But everything else I went a little bit nutso on. Alrighty, what else have we got in here? let's have a look at today's daily endeavours. Destroy 5 flame atronachs, mine 5 jewel seams, defeat a patrolling horror in the Imperial City districts, place 2 dining room furnishings, and complete a black sacrament. These are quests for the Dark Brotherhood. They're nefarious missions, and you need the Dark Brotherhood DLC to complete them. For the week, let's have a look at this thing. Defeat 250 enemies. Right, we've done that, and that's because I went a little bit bananas with the dungeons. Alright. Harvest 50 resources from the world and complete 4 battleground masters are your other options. You get 250 Seals of Endeavour for spending in the wonderful Seals of Endeavour store. You may have to save up a bit before you can get what you want. There's a whole heap of things that you should probably look at. Some of them are limited time and some of them are not. Radio, what else am I doing? Seeing if I have a crate. I have no crates.
Most crates contain. May luck follow you.
Thank you. I hope that was good luck. You're wishing to follow me? Alright, well that seems to be the character housekeeping, except that I have not checked. Okay, wow, that's pretty good. Can I learn that? Ooh.
You can understand all that?
She loves it when I learn those. What are we doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Oh, right. We're going to go talk to Maruin for the Spinner's Tale. There's a book. There's a book. We need the book. The Fall of Carrick Denner.
I see treasure. Act casual.
I see treasure, act casual. What do you mean, I see treasure, act casual? I don't see any treasure in here. I think you're wishing. Unless, of course, there's treasure outside. Let's go see if she's seen treasure through the wall. Yeah, I don't see any treasure. I see treasure. Act casual. I love it. It's a new line from Tan that I haven't heard before. I'm sure I'll get over it in a bit. Let's talk to Spinner Maruin.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't make it. I've already begun Aranias' story.
The Wilderking told me to find you.
Yes, of course. I have been waiting for you for some time. The story needs you to play a part in the present and in the past.
Ooh, please tell me
You
more.
certainly took your time about things. Not your fault, I understand, not your fault. We may yet get this right.
What are you talking about? And where is Aranias?
Inside the story. You must also enter the story in order to help her.
Alright. I will.
Aranias wants to see the Wilderking. I'm his gatekeeper. To see him, you ask me nicely, and then I tell you a story. A story that you take part in.
So she's inside the story you're telling?
Yes, the story is one from her own past, but she's convinced that she's living through these events for the first time. You'll play the part of the close friend she never had, someone she can trust, who can change the person Aranias becomes.
Oh, well, alright then. Put me into the story.
Ask nicely.
May I please join Aranias in the story?
Of course. Now, sit down by the fireplace. Imagine there's a nice warm fire burning there, and I'll set the scene.
You're not gonna stab me, are you? Alright, maybe I can sit. I mean, I could probably pick the... Okay, let's talk to him.
Have a seat by the fire, and let me know when you're ready to hear the story. Remember, ask nicely.
I shall look into the fire.
Imagine the flames are the waves of a vast ocean.
I shall watch the flames.
Cold waves on a clear blue ocean off the coast of Somerset.
I will focus on the fire.
Now picture an island. Trees around the island shimmer in the sunlight.
Yes.
Each gently cresting ocean wave sparkles. Many stones, roots, and flowers on the island were shaped by Magicka. Only 2 living Ultima possess such power.
I'll continue to focus on the fire and try to see the scene.
One of those 2 Ultima stands outside the manor on this island. Her island. Go to her. Become her friend.
All right. The island of Silatar. Tans? Wow. Whoa, what are we doing here?
The island of Silatar.
Let me just go to the Witch of Silatar. That's the one we're doing. And I guess we'll do what every good adventurer does and ransack the place. walk all of the mammoth herders. We won't ransack it completely. Tempting though it is. Someone has been here and done ransacking before me. How dare they? Alright, well, let's head on out to the island of Silatar. We can hear him. Wow, look at where we are. Where? Hey, Aranias, how you doing?
I'm so glad you could come. My parents will be back tonight, and I was afraid I'd have to face them alone again.
I don't know what's going on.
That's why I asked you to come early. I'm not sure what will happen either. Before they get back, I want to be carefree. We can visit some of our favorite places together.
Do you remember me?
Why wouldn't I? We practically grew up together. You're the only one I can trust these days.
You don't remember anything about Bramblebreach?
Bramblebreach? You know my parents have never let me leave Silatar after they saw what I can do. I've missed so much. What happened at Bramblebreach?
It's not important right now. Why did your parents leave you here?
They were afraid, like everyone else. After I raised up the land under the sea and smashed that ship, even though nobody got hurt, they said my magic was too dangerous.
Oh.
You're the only one who isn't afraid of me.
You're not
afraid, right?
Of course not.
You don't know what this means to me. Now,
It's all
what will
right.
we do first? I know, let's race to the lighthouse like we did when we were little. Bet you still can't catch me.
Oh, let's see if that's changed. Where's the lighthouse? Right. I mean, I shouldn't be able to miss it. It should be as tall as it was last time. Hey! This is why I can't catch you, you cheating beggar. And I'm lost. I wonder if I could just run straight over this way instead of following the road. We'll find out. I know, cheating now. I think I followed the road last time. I don't know, I wonder what I missed by not following the road. Where is she?
Are my vibes
Ow,
getting in your way?
There she is, and I did beat her to the lighthouse this time.
Not bad. You're pretty fast.
Did you just bind my legs with vines?
Maybe. You know, I've always had a special connection to the land.
Yes.
Sometimes things happen and I don't even think about it. It just happens.
It's cheating.
I'm sorry, it just happened.
It's okay.
Wait, something's wrong. Can you feel that? The land's in pain, burning hot. Look, the farm's burning!
Where's the farm?
Over the rise. Wait. Too many footsteps and it's too early for my parents' return. Boots. Boots. There are invaders on Silatar. We have to stop them.
Then let's go stop them. Maybe this is what happened that turned her the way she went. Made her an assassin. We can ransack things later. Listen here, you evil being. We will kill all of them. Just for you.
Let's work down the list. Starting.
Okay. So we're going to try not to get her killed while we do this, but we're going to find all of them. That would be Lauren going off. And what do you mean I have to go through the gate like a normal person?
For the ring!
For the ring, I'll give you ring. I try not to be superstitious, that brings bad luck. What? Oh my god. We make our own luck. Bad luck can generally be averted by not being evil and doing bad stuff. That's okay, Tans. You can doze
Let's
off.
work down the list.
And I'll finish off with these bandits. Ah, bandit boss.
That'll show them. No one attacks my island.
Whoa, look out. Someone's cranky. Alright. Hey, Aranice. Hey, come here. Come here. There you go.
What have they done to my farm? Why would they do this? Animals!
Where did they come from?
Does it matter? I'm tired of this. Everyone wants to hurt me or use me, and it stops now.
I agree.
Where were you when my parents tested me? Where were you when I needed you most? You left me. Why are you even here? Do you want something from me too?
No, I only want to help you.
I'm sorry. After my parents left, I felt so alone. I couldn't find you. People kept coming. They'd attack, hound me, want me to show them what I can do, like I was a circus animal or some kind of pet. I shouldn't take it out on you.
I didn't realize how upset you were.
No, it's not your fault. Thanks to you, these bastards didn't get very far. They could have destroyed everything. It's getting late. We need to clean up before my parents return. Meet me at the manor later.
Come, I must speak with you once more.
Hi. What is it, Spinner?
In her tale, Aranice was volatile, and she swung between anger, shame, and hope. Feared by her own parents because of her abilities, she faced the bandits alone. This made her bitter and hardened against others, vulnerable to outside influences.
What happened?
You will soon see it for yourself. But first, you should view another scene from Aranice's past. She was a bit younger and excited about her newly found skills. Are you ready?
She doesn't remember anything about Bramble Breach.
Of course not. For her, it hasn't happened yet. Remember, I put you into her past to help her when she's at her most vulnerable. She lashed out at you just now because she can't fight against her parents. She trusts you. That's what's important.
Alright, I'm ready to see more of her past.
Why are your clothes all wet?
Mother, what do you think of this tree? How about this island you're standing on?
The ground is soaked. I'll need new shoes now.
Oh, wow.
I made it!
What? You made the ground soggy?
The island! I made this little island!
What? What do you mean you made it?
These trees, those rocks, none of this was here yesterday. The ground is wet because I used my magic to pull it up from under the water.
Oh, Ara, what have you done?
Wow, instead of being astounded and amazed, they... Oh no, Spinner.
Gifted with a rare and powerful ability, Aranice tried in vain to win her parents' affection.
What happened next?
So much happened next, but I especially draw your attention to two particular events. One scene is atop the lighthouse, the other in the manor's great hall. They will help you understand more about our troubled Altmer, I hope.
Is that all I need to do? Understand her?
No. The greatest challenge comes next, and Aranice needs you. Her parents returned after the attack on the farm, and brought with them the people they considered their daughter's only hope, the Veiled Heritance. She should not face this alone.
Where is she?
Getting changed at the manor. You should do the same after you watch those scenes. You'll find a change of clothes in the guest bedroom off the Great Hall. Then, go to Aranice in the garden.
Alright, Well, let's where's the lighthouse? Is that it there? Let me just make sure I'm in the right. No, okay, let's go to the lighthouse first. She made this little island, this whole little, oh my goodness. Wow. She just needs love, man. Looking after. Because if you don't, then you create yourself a nightmare you needn't have had.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky they're alive. How many more ships will you sink?
Oh my gosh, she
It was an
won't.
accident.
Accidents are spilling water, dropping glass. You lifted a ship out of the ocean with a wall of rock.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Your mother and I will discuss your punishment. Go.
Oh no, that's not fair. Instead of yelling at her, how about you just help her? For goodness sake. Alright, how do we get down from here? Right, there. That is harsh. Poor girl. See, this is the road we should have run around on, that I kind of avoided by running across country. I know, and I said she cheated. Well, I'm the one who took the shortcut. So let's take a leisurely run and see what we missed, shall we? Look at that. I know, I'm just kind of wondering what I've missed up there. There's so much in this game to explore. It's gorgeous. Okay, there's even other people's backpacks to explore. How's that? Oh, okay, so you can go up here. Right, I see. Well, let's head for home. It's very quiet today on the server. This is the North American server, so that's okay. It's nighttime for them. It's daytime for me. Australia does not have its own server. I know, I'm exploring. I always do. This is how I play. Explore all the things. It doesn't matter if it's like a AAA game or whatever you want to call them, or if it's a indie game. It's just got to be a good game, story, and yeah. And just things to look at and explore and work out. Very sparsely furnished, isn't it, for a house of someone so wealthy? I'm not complaining because there's... Here we go.
Your father and I leave for Somerset in the morning.
I won't do it again, I promise. I'll try harder. Don't leave me behind.
Don't grovel. It's unbecoming. We will return with help to control your temper.
How much more can I apologize? I said I'm sorry.
No, Ara. It's just, you need training. What you did to the ship, that scares people.
What sort of training, Father?
See, you almost get the impression her father loves her and her mother dislikes her intensely. Not a comfortable situation to be in. Wounding and tumult. I don't know how many times I picked that book up in the last 30 minutes or so. Must be another adventurer around. Dresser. Radishes in the bedroom cabinet. Ah, yeah, there's no logic there. What's that about? Talk to Aranias in the manor garden. Alright. I know, I wander through these just to see some inspiration for my own gardens. Don't I have them? Pretty sure her mother would disapprove of me running everywhere, but that's okay. She can disapprove all she likes. Aranias, hey.
You look good. How do you feel?
I'm fine. How's the party?
There are so many people. And look, it's High Kin Lady Estrie. Why is she here? I bet my parents want me to show off my powers. I thought they were bringing me a teacher or something.
You sound hesitant.
Hesitant? I hate this, and they've got something particular they want to see. Would you do me a favor and find out? Mingle among them, eavesdrop. Find out what they've planned for me.
I can do that, but I've often wondered how exactly you control the land.
You asked me this before, silly. I don't know, but when I think about changing things around me, my thoughts come true. Remember when that merchant ship sank? I'd lifted the ground out of the ocean. I just forgot to lower it again.
Aranias.
I wonder if they will notice if I wrap this tree around myself and hide.
Oh, okay, so if you ask her how she controls the land, you lose the opportunity to... Oh, that's just irritating, because I really wanted to tell her, yes, I would mingle and find out. That's okay, maybe she'll let me do it anyway. Can't talk to the stern-looking gentleman, servant, whatever he is.
Onder has one of the little beggars in the field, away from the house. Aranias will demonstrate her talents on the other. Her demonstration will determine how we employ her talents.
That didn't sound well. That sounded like they were going to ask her to do something terrible.
Her parents invited me to witness her powers firsthand. She lifted the ground up under my very feet. Her demonstration today will not be one of skill, but of character.
Right.
Under demonstrates amazing potential. Why are we bothering with this girl and her clods of dirt? Under could melt them with hardly a thought.
What do they call her? The Rock Witch? Hilarious. Provincial.
Well, that's just rude. I'll go and talk to Under.
A noble high elf raised in such environs. It's a travesty.
And they don't think much of her home. Let's Under.
I'm afraid this one is about to die. I didn't realize how frail Bosma were.
Wait, Aranias is supposed to demonstrate her power on a Bosma?
Not this goblin-faced meat-eater, his wife. Wait a minute. You're not with the Heritants?
You're right, I stand with Aranias. Solalan.
They took my wife.
Where did they take her?
They will give her to the witch, the rock witch. The land will kill her. They said the land...
Not if I can stop them. No. Oh, what's his wife? Spin him a ruin.
You killed Ander? That's not supposed to happen.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't worry. It was an entertaining twist, to be sure.
It's an entertaining twist.
But sadly, as real as it may seem, this is just a story. In real life, you were not there to kill Ander.
Is he more dangerous in real life?
He has had considerable time to grow in power, and his temper has not gotten any longer, if you understand me.
Oh boy.
It seems the Veiled Heritants have sent him after Aranias to ensure she kills the Wilderking, or dies if she fails.
How do you know that?
I met him. He wanted to get into this story, but he wouldn't ask nicely. But there's nothing we can do about that right now. We have a story to finish. Aranias' big moment is about to arrive. You should go to her.
Where is Aranias?
In the garden. She's been commanded to kill the wife of this Bosma. You should hurry to her. She faced this alone last time.
Well, she's not going to face it alone this time. Goodness. Stop yapping at me and just tell me. This poor girl. We're not going to let this happen to her if we can help it.
This creature is no different from those who burned your farm.
Yes, she is.
Please. Aranias, my child, raise the ground up to trap this animal.
Please let us go.
Aranias, do you remember how helpless you were when your farm burned? Good. Good. Now tear this animal apart.
Ara? Ara.
This is my test. If I can take the life of this girl, it means that I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
This is not a necessary sacrifice. This is murder.
What about the Bosma who attacked my island? What were they, Dominion ambassadors? A peace mission?
They were bandits. This woman did nothing to you.
If I refuse to kill this Bosma, then what? I'll be alone again. The Rock Witch of Silatar, a monster for fairy tales.
You're not alone. I'm here.
You're here with me now, but what about later? No, that's not it. I must trust myself. Believe
Yes.
I can do what's right. I don't need anyone, you or the Veiled Heritants, to guide me.
So what will you do now?
I am stronger than this. I won't murder an innocent to prove I can, no matter who demands it. The Veiled Heritants won't control my destiny. I will. I can do this, and I shall.
Then do it.
No, I won't do it!
Nice, Aranias. I wish you had done that in the past. That would be awesome. Where's Maruin? Ah, outside, spinning his tails. Hey, are you okay?
You were a fine character. Most enjoyable. And it looks like you made quite an impression on Aranias.
What just happened? Where did she go?
As one story ends, another reaches its climax. Our little bit of mischief was a success. Because of you, Aranias may very well betray her masters to defend the Wilderking.
I can only hope.
Truly, I hope we never need change a story so extensively again. Though we spinners can do so, it's usually better to let a tale conclude on its own. Usually.
What is it that I have to do?
Venturing into the story of Aranias' past has sown the seeds of her transformation, but they have yet to sprout. Even now, she and Ander blaze a trail of destruction toward the Wilderking's throne. Their intention is to destroy him.
How can I protect him?
Preserving his life may be impossible at this point, but you must try.
I will.
Without him, the Valenwood will rage out of control.
Oh.
The only hope lies with Aranias and with you. Go to Greenheart and follow the trail of fire to the Wilderking's throne.
Alright, I'll try to catch up with Aranias and Andur. just make sure I have the right. I know, otherwise we'll end up very lost. Oh, fiddlesticks. I'm glad that cliff wasn't any taller. We've discovered the labyrinth, and I'll get to them. They're not going to let me play with this gem alone. Well, they might. But the gem won't let me join in until they're destroyed. Right.
I swear I could hear it speaking.
You should try it. Alright, we're at the labyrinth. And there's a mystery. Let's find Sumiril. Hi, Sumiril?
Do you know how to read?
Who are you? And what are you talking about? Of course I can read.
I am called Sumiril. I am one of the Hollow.
Right.
We live to serve the Wilderking, who is our god, our creator. I ask you if you can read, because I have this book, which is supposed to tell the true story of the Wilderking, and of my creation.
Well, why can't you read it yourself?
I can read it, but I am afraid to.
Oh.
I am not like the other Hollow. I can question my existence. I can believe or not believe. What if the book reveals something about the Hollow, our purpose? I might crack and splinter from within.
I will read the book and tell you if your fears are justified.
It must be done, and I would be most grateful. You should know that who or whatever wrote this book bound it to the labyrinth. To traverse one, you need the other.
How so?
This book holds a single passage only. The words for the next passage will appear once you have opened the book. Follow them. They will transport you to a point deeper into the labyrinth. Then settle on the page and create another passage.
Very well. I will read this book for you. Use Sumiril's book, passage 1. This is the story of a boy. This is the story of the land. This is the story of how the boy and the land came to be. The boy's name was Ostian. He had the power to shape the land. He whispered his instructions, and the land willingly obeyed. But the boy was alone. Oh, I follow the... Well, I mean, I can follow the arrow, or... Use Sumiril's book, passage 2. Soon, powerful people learned about the boy and how he could shape the land. They did not understand that what he had was a gift. They saw only power in it. They wanted to conquer. They decided to test the boy. This is very similar to another person's story, isn't it?
You can make cloth from this?
You can. I know. It's like I love it's a sense of wonder that it's creating. I see where it's going. It's going over there. And now it's waiting for me. Huh? That's awesome. Whoops. Okay. Use Sumiril's book, passage 3. The powerful sent Ostian to Valenwood. They told him to shape Valenwood and build a great city there. They sent builders to help. But Valenwood is not like the land where Ostian grew up. Valenwood was wild and angry, and when the boy asked it to move, it said no. Oh dear. Ostian and Valenwood fought with each other. Ostian commanded the land again and again to move, and Valenwood refused again and again. In their struggle, they forgot everything else. Ostian forgot the builders who had been sent with him, and Valenwood forgot the peoples that lived in its midst. Oh no, it's a tragedy. We just travelled. The boy and the land came to love the struggle. Both had been lonely, and now neither was alone. But in the process, the builders were injured and killed. Even Sumiril, who had once been kind to the boy. And suddenly Ostian remembered who he was and what he had been sent to do, and he found Sumiril's body and asked the land to help him raise Sumiril from the dead. Uh-oh. Passage 6. And for once, Valenwood listened, and Ostian and Valenwood became one. Together, we are the Wilderking, Ostian and I. Sumiril is our first creation, our hollow man, whom we raised from the dead. This is the truth of our existence. Hey.
I have roamed this land since before many of these trees were seeds. In that time, I have wanted to know how I came to be. Yet here you stand with the answer, and I hesitate, uncertain.
Would you like me to tell you what I read?
I am unsure what I will regret more, knowing or never knowing the truth. Forgive my indecision. Please, continue.
The Wilderking was once a mortal, as were you. His name was Ostian.
Mortal? Like you? What happened to me?
Ostian fought the Valenwood. You were among many who died.
Yet I live, don't I?
Ostian and Valenwood remade you.
The past, present, and future are stark, stripped of illusion, and I am left with more questions. I will have to find a new way to exist, neither living nor dead, neither doubting nor believing.
Yes, you will. Sumiril?
It will take time to accept what you have said. This body is so heavy.
All right. Hartman,
Rest
hello.
now, my love. It's all right. At least we're here. Memories of youth are the treasures of old age. Savor them, and those who share them. They'll fade, but they're as sweet as sun's dusk ale while they last. Tongues of Xarxis. I sound like a pedantic old fool, don't I? Forgive me.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Ignore my nostalgic nonsense. It's just an attempt to pretend my musty past is worth something more than it is. Getting old isn't easy. My dear Marilia is passing. We came to see the flowers, but they don't seem to grow here anymore.
What happened to the flowers?
I don't know. Nereid's Smile, they're called. So blue, so beautiful. There must be some nearby, but I'm too old to hunt them down. I wonder, though, if you see any, could you gather some seeds? I could sow them here, for old time's sake.
Of course. I'll bring back any seeds I find.
You are generous to humor two silly old men, but those seeds would mean so much to us. When we were young, we used to sneak away from the clan and come here to be together. Lying here among the Nereid's Smile, it seemed like we had forever.
Is there no way to heal Miralir?
Not unless you can turn back time. No. To be honest, we've lived for many years more than either of us expected, but our time has finally come. Nothing can forestall my husband's death now, nor mine, which I expect will follow soon after.
I'll find your seeds. Let's go find those seeds, eh? This is Green Heart. And there's a Holger, which of course I'm going to face because I've now found a chest. Nice, it's an intermediate, so that's pretty good. If I can just focus. There we go.
I didn't even hear it click.
Well, you need to listen harder then. There looks like there's that Green Heartway shrine. We might unlock that in a minute as well.
Old Magica has a curious feel about it.
Let's unlock this. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to head up to where I can see these. The Nereid Smile Seeds. Oh, okay, there's a road. I thought I was going to have to climb. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I am going to have to climb and there will be fighting along the way. That's okay. Right, bat preachers and bandits.
Barely
Fantastic.
broke a sweat.
Well, good, because you might end up breaking a sweat once once we get this man off his perch. I know, I once snuck up here, like, refusing to, like, engage with any of them, but I've decided that they can all die now. Clearly, they're bad guys. They're consorting with Daedra.
Let's do this again sometime.
Someone's having a good time, right? Oh my gosh, she is having far too much fun. Alright, let's... Oh, I know, she's so happy. Hollow Predators and Hollow Knights. Well, I'm thinking, though, that I've got to go... Oh, will there be some in here, do you think? Yes.
They're so beautiful, Heartman. Do you think they'll last forever?
Aww. Well, they didn't last forever. But they'll make these two happy. And adorn their graves. Alright, I think the next set may be... Oh no, it's in here. Alright, I thought it was going to be further up. But we saw some upstairs too.
It's all for us, Marilia. The forest, the flowers, all of it.
Marilia. You hear the love in their voices too. It's gorgeous. The wonder and the love.
Sorry, Tree. We needed your flesh chunk.
Alright, we are going to go deliver the flowers. It's just an act of kindness that we're capable of doing.
Can I count the petals, please?
You can have the petals. A guild trader. Oh, that's awesome! He's sweeping. Hey, Hartman.
Life is so precious and so fleeting. Don't let it pass you by. Take time to feel the caress of the wind and listen to the way it carries the sound of your true love's name. Marilia, I never did hear anything so sweet and so dear.
Is he gone then?
Yes. His passing was quick and peaceful, and we were together. That's all that really mattered. Soon I will rest too. But you're so kind. Did you find the Nereid smile?
Yes, and I collected these seeds for you.
It's funny. The flowers meant so much to us when we were young, but at the end, we didn't need the flowers anymore. We had the memories. These seeds are wonderful, though. I realize now their true significance. Goodbye, Marilia. I sow these seeds in memory of the life we shared. Even as we fade, may others come here and find the same joy we found in the flowers and in each other. So may our love be renewed for all eternity.
Wow. At the end of every single little adventure, there's always something else. Do you know what? I think we might end this episode here. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later.